I'm exactly like Togusa. Or Togusa, I think. Togusa was his name. So over here is the options. You can restart, load, exit. It doesn't let you save on the fly to make it more like choice based. I mean, to make it more locked into a certain path. Like, you know, you can't rewind and choose this one to see what happens. Once you get into it and you go to the next scene, you're locked into it. By this, I'm guessing that the game has branching paths or something. Let's see. These icons mean that you can interact with these things. I want to point out this because I checked this out before. Your computer, state of the art in 2050, broken since 2051. I'm in 2054, right? I got my computer in 2050, and it broke within a year. And this is supposed to be the future. And this also, it said that it's state of the art. It's one of the top computers. How did it break in a year? I guess I must have been raging, playing some FPS and getting killed constantly. I probably punched out the screen. Let's see. This is my a slip of paper with your bank balance enough to cover you through the end of the week. Yeah, at least I got enough to cover me through the end of the week. So this is how like the normal conversations go, and then the choices that they give you. Your notebook, calendar, contacts, that kind of thing. Every one of my contacts is either dead or missing. Well, except for Carter. He just doesn't respond. Yeah, this is sad. Personal calendar. I have no job, so it's empty. See, as you can see, my objective beforehand was get a job, any job. Maybe I should call McDonald's. And now it's answered the phone. Where is it? Oh, there it is. So this guy is Sam Watts. He's I'm gonna leave this for a while in case you want to read. I'm gonna slowly pass through the conversations in case you want to read. I don't want to spoil it, so I'll like say it as the text pops up, so it can be read as well. Sam here has just finished contacting me, and he's drunk. Right now he's telling me that someone finally killed him, which makes you wonder, how is he calling you if he's dead, right? And then he explains, you know, when you're not a, you know, when you're a guy that rubs people the wrong way, you hang out with others who are like that, you partake in business like that. So I don't know why he said this when he should have realized that this is what's going to happen if you're going to go into that line and hang out with those types of people. And he really got the wrong idea right here. I'm probably in the ghetto right now. So right now he's telling me about the guy that we lost beforehand, though, during a run, like a job of Shadowrunning. And I'm gonna get into my first battle right now. Well, in a bit. I won't say how, because I won't ruin anything, right? I won't ruin anything, but I will get into a battle. You can obviously tell because of the way that the area looks. First, I'm gonna come over here though. Inspect that and get basic med kit. I'm gonna come over to Sangoma, which totally surprised me the first time I saw it. I thought this was a guy. This is a woman. That is creepy. You imagine, you know, come home, you hear your woman in the kitchen or something, like, you know, maybe in the living room or anything. I don't want to say kitchen because then, you know, I'm gonna have a bunch of women get on my back and be like, why does the woman always have to be the kitchen? You come in, you hear your woman, she's like, hey babe, I'm in the living room. So you go over there, she turns around, and you see this thing looking at you. This right here is what nightmares are made of. Let me just move this on. So this person that Sangoma was talking about was the fixer, the person who is gonna pay us for doing the job. Right? This right here is New Larry, who has the mark of the vault on his face. He must be from Borderlands. No, what was the planet called? New Radius? No. What am I talking about? That was from Mark Echo's Getting Up. I don't remember what the planet was called. The place. But he's a vault. He looks like he's a vault hunter. Sangoma is beforehand. Before I continue, I'm guessing he's a street samurai because he doesn't have any abilities. Sangoma is probably a shaman, and New Larry is a combat mage, or just mage. Seriously, we lost a man and he's complaining. Portland. He must be from Grand Theft. He must reside in Grand Theft Auto. So, what happens essentially is Sam realizes something, and then he's skeptical about this guy, the fixer, who's supposed to pay us. But then, you know, like his suspicion reaches a new level, and he's actually right about it. He's getting on Larry's case. I don't wanna say it outright. I'll let you read it if you really want to. I'll explain it afterwards. Basically, hood fight right here. Back and forth. I don't like either of them. By those portraits, they look like douchebags. So if they do, if they were to get into a fight, no matter which one would win, no matter which one would lose, I'd still be the winner on top. Because, I'd have one less person to deal with. I'll just take out the other one myself. See right here. Sam is claiming that this is a setup, and that Larry's behind it. That the guy who passed, who was killed in the line of work, that we survived in. I mean, the guy who was with us, who got killed, Dowd. He was assassinated on purpose because Larry didn't assist him before an enemy could kill him. Larry himself has just made it obvious by looks over the shoulder at the darkness. He's looking for someone. It's not the fixer. Basically tells you that he's a double agent, and he betrayed us. See, so he traded up for a nice for a nice corporate job. He obviously didn't want to do any more running. So right now, it's really faint because, you know, the music interacts with my voice and it makes it hard to hear anything. But you can hear the music. The music's pretty awesome. We should choose our friends more carefully than this. Guy was never my friend. You might even think I'll shoot him. Exactly how I feel. So as we get started, enemy turns, you can see how many they have. It's the turn-based combat and more. The regular field is like is strategy based. Like the regular play is strategy based. These numbers next to the portraits are action points or no, action points, yeah. You can switch freely between characters. That's an amazing thing. This is your gun. This right here, when you got this blue coloring inside the gun is your ammo. You have a certain amount of ammo with certain guns, and then like when it's fully gone, it'll turn red, the outline, and this back picture, and then you can click to reload for one action point. These numbers next to the bullets are also action points. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to accuracy because, you know, hey, why not? Oh, this number up here is cooldown time. You use it and then you have to wait 3 turns. I think 3 turns or 3 action points to recharge it. But I think 3 turns is the official. This is to hide the HUD, in case you don't want to see anything else, in case it's bothering you. This is a skill menu. Yeah, she's a shaman. She has the power of the bear, which heals people within like 3 range. She has haste. Oh, right there it tells you. Right under haste 1, shaman. This also has a cooldown, this too. This one's 2, this one's 3. Sangoma has no items. This is what I thought shamans were nothing interesting until I saw this. I immediately fell in love with the shamans because this is hands down one of the coolest things ever. So now if you click over here to this icon, you spend 1 action point. You don't move, but instead you summon a water spirit. That's incredible. So the spirit has its own set of points. Right now it has 1, and then it has its own skills, big wave and a ball. I'm gonna go ahead and toast Larry because he's a jerk who betrayed me. You really don't have to worry about the water spirit. Chances are he's gonna survive. He has way more defense than my characters. And I think it's calculated based on the level of shaman. Like the shaman intelligence. I think it's calculated by that, how much hit points it has. I'm gonna go ahead and continue with Sangoma. And shoot my AK precisely at, whoa, I thought he healed, at New Larry. Ah, nice damage. What should I do? Oh, this is how you change weapon right here. You can switch to your melee weapon, your second weapon, your first weapon, or go unarmed. And unless you're an adept, unarmed sucks. So I'm gonna go with my pistol. I only have one type of attack because I haven't increased pistons yet. I'm gonna go over here, and that shield means that I have very high cover. If I were to position myself over here, I'd have half cover, and then I'd have no cover. Like, where is it? Right here. See, I'd have no cover. Empty shield, half shield, and full shield. So my skills are, I have one buff at time, it costs one. My skill is to mark a target to make it easier to hit. Right now I only have one action point since I moved to this cover spot, so I won't use it. I'll go ahead and let Larry feel nice. Aww.